Hi, North Texas and Jim Austin online viewers. Welcome to Jim Austin TV. I'm your host, Cynthia Austin. On this couch, this show, this time, we have Mr. William Turner. He's a fitness trainer with Fusion 40 Fitness. He has some great workout tips for us today. Also, Bryant Dorsey, better known as BD Swaggna, is on the show, and Ms. Michelle Smith, Ms. Nay, with EQ Entertainment. Call your family and friends, tell them Jim Austin TV is on TV, and if you're viewing online, just stay clicking online and send out links to your friends all across the U.S. We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment.
Roller World Northeast is the place for safe family fun for everyone. Birthday parties, arcade, pool, teen club, food, drinks, and more. Enjoy a great night of skating with one of the hottest DJs in the Metroplex at Roller World Northeast, located at 5817 Denton Highway in Halton City. And don't miss Cheap Skate on Wednesdays and Teen Night on Fridays. Book your party or special event at Roller World Northeast. Call 817-485-8222.
We love Roller World!
I'm excited about talking to our next guest because he is a fitness trainer. Now, don't turn your TV off, don't run, don't say, oh no. You have to listen to the information that this gentleman is going to share with us today. From Fusion 40 Fitness, Mr. William Turner. Hi, Will.
Hi, how are you, Cynthia?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
We're glad to have you on the show. So when you tell people that you're a fitness trainer, do they gravitate to you or start kind of backing away from the conversation?
Usually they start making up excuses, and yeah, they definitely do that. They start to run away, but you know, I engage them by making them feel comfortable and dispelling the myth about what a fitness trainer really is.
What is the biggest myth?
The biggest myth is about trainers that we're all muscle heads essentially, and our life is in the gym, which that's important, but it's one of those things. Some of us do care about our clients, and we care about our clients' health and making sure that they receive the information and resources and support that they need in order for them to continue on that path, because it's long term.
Right. I hear a lot of people say, when I first started working out with the trainer, I would tell people, I said, oh, she's hard on me. I said, she has no compassion, you know, and they say, oh, they're all like that. I said, well, shouldn't they take social skill classes or something? Because it's enough to have to get up, you know, you're really trying. I mean, we really are. We are really trying. And so when we get there, we don't expect to be beat up once we're there. And I think that has maybe a lot to do with why some people backtrack.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say to you, to ask you, are you hard or are you pretty understanding?
It's funny because when I train my clients, they don't realize it because they think that I'm one of those boot camp drill sergeants, and that's not my style of training, although the result at the end is what they get because they are tortured. But I do it in a gracious, kind way. I kill them with kindness, basically, is what I do.
My new trainer, Mr. William Turner, graciousness and kindness. You know, I noticed when I first started, my thing was, and I would say to my trainer, I need you here. I need you to meet me here every day. Don't call me and say, I'll be 15 minutes late, because then I'll be 15 minutes late. Meet me there because I need you to wean, you know, I need to kind of wean myself away from being so dependent.
Yeah.
And I thank God that she did, because it eventually got to the point to where I would get up each day with going to the gym in mind, going to the gym in mind. Now, I say that to lead into, for people who don't have gym equipment at home, what do you say for those who have that excuse?
People who don't have equipment at home, you can essentially train anywhere at any given time. There's no excuse. You can use the table, chair, couch, the floor, you know, that type of thing. And what I do essentially is I show people how to train effectively, whether they're at a gym, in the office, at the park, that type of thing. So there's no excuse.
Okay. So what type of training do? You do group training?
I do group training, I do private training, I do corporate wellness as well. I train youth and seniors, busy business professionals, and moms at home, that type of thing, So it's a broad demographic of the types of people that I train. So I'm not just that trainer who wants to train the fitness enthusiast, so to speak, because we all have different goals.
Well, I would love for you to give us a demo, but real quick before we do that, can you tell me, why did you get into fitness training? How?
It's a passion of mine. It started, a long time ago when I was in high school. My sister had taken me to a YMCA, and one of the coordinators there wanted me to be a part of the program, and I stayed there, and I had the opportunity to work with kids and that type of thing. So it just lended itself into training, and it's been with me forever, up until now. So it's never left, and I enjoy it.
Well, you mind giving us a demo? We're gonna get situated here and do a demo, and you can
Sure.
show our audience something. We're back with Fusion 40 fitness trainer Will Turner, and Will's going to give us a demo. What are you showing us?
Actually, I'm going to show you guys how to do tricep dips at home, and you can use any type of surface, a table. Make sure that it's stable surface, first of all. But ideally what you want to do is you're going to go to the edge of the table, if it's a bench of some type or chair. Make sure your elbows are tucked inside, close to you. Keep your body close to the bench, and then you're going to dip straight down and then push straight up. If you want to, you can also use your feet by putting your feet down flat on the ground. That stabilizes you, so then that way you're able to use your legs and then dip down and then back up again.
And that works what part of your body?
Your triceps.
Triceps,
Back of the arms
Okay.
primarily, and that's the part, that's the turkey arms that most people think, women in general.
So if you're trying to get the Michelle Obama arms, that's what
Yeah,
you do?
these are the good ones. These are a good kind of exercise for the tricep dips.
Yeah, I'm doing 50 in a minute.
And you can do this for 40 seconds if you want, and it's a 40-minute training program essentially, but this is just one component of it.
What do you do? Hold it for 40 seconds? Or do you go
About
down?
40 seconds, you can do 4, 3, 2, 1 count.
Okay.
That isolates the movement to the triceps primarily for you to contract the muscle and then
Okay.
pushing back up again. So
Okay.
then that way it's targeting the triceps more specifically.
Now, what are some tummy exercises that we can do with our furniture while we watch TV? And
Actually, same thing. You can use the same bench here if you want to. You can add, in fact, a modification of that would be a tricep dip into a knee tuck. Crunching,
okay.
dip down, and crunch again. So you want to make sure you get that contraction on the abdominal. So when you bring the knee in, tighten the abdominals, tight, tight, tight.
Right.
Put the heel back down, dip, and alternate the leg.
How long should you hold your leg up?
For about 4 seconds, about
Okay.
the same thing, 4, 3, 2, 1 count.
You know what I've learned about fitness training? 4 seconds doesn't sound long, but it's a long time when you're in pain. It's a
Especially when
long
you're
time.
doing it for about 3 to 4 sets. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, in other words, there's no excuse for us not being able to work out. It's just having a made-up mind to do it.
Exactly. You have to be motivated, and you can do it anywhere at any time.
Okay, so once again, Will Turner, you do fitness training, you do personal training, and you do group training.
Group training, yep, and corporate wellness, and I train youth, seniors, and fitness enthusiasts and busy business professionals.
And the thing I love about you, Will, is Will admitted, and Will told me on break, that there is a social side to this thing. Every trainer is not for everybody. So if you're looking for someone who gets your personality and who can work with you according to your personality and your needs and what it is you're trying to do with your body.
Yes, and I think that it's important for the clients to understand, or the trainer to listen to their clients, because again, it's our job to accommodate your health needs, and the more that we listen, we're able to facilitate, in helping you achieve your fitness goals realistically and safely.
I have enjoyed talking to you.
Me too,
You are
thank
a
you.
neat trainer. Thank you, Will, for coming
Thank you,
on the
Cynthia.
show. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Fusion Fitness, Fusion 40 Fitness. Log on to jimaustinonline.com/TV and click on Will's link and find out more about how he can help you get in shape. We'll be back after this.
What's the biggest game in town? How about the hottest concerts? What about business networking opportunities in DFW? For tickets to your favorite sporting events, concerts, and theatrical performances, log on to Jim Austin Online, where you'll find all the hottest shows in the Metroplex. Pick your event and check out right there on the site using Austin Pay Now. It's that easy. Jim Austin Online has upcoming shows and event listings for DFW's favorite venues, including Verizon Theater and Will Rogers Coliseum. And if you're looking to make the perfect business connection, Jim Austin Online has endless listings of networking functions and opportunities to help grow your business. Sign up for the newsletter for all the latest news, information, and blogs. JimAustinOnline.com, when you have places to go and people to meet.
Bryant Dorsey, better known as BD Swaggna, is on Jim Austin TV. Hi,
ma'am.
fella. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. So,
No problem.
Mr. BD Swaggna, tell us, where did you find your passion to do music? How did you end up in this industry?
Well, it's kind of rubbed off on me.
Okay.
I've always been a fan of music in general, hip hop, R&B, whatever the case may be. But I actually got into music dealing with this family at home, just joking around. At the time, I was just in college, just trying to better myself. And I used to come home on breaks during the summertime, and they be doing music in the studio. So I come through just to fool around, start playing with it, and all of a sudden, people start saying, "Hey, you all right? You pretty nice." And me, I'm like, "Man, get out of here! Like, y'all put that stuff out. I'm just messing with y'all." So, and yeah, so more people kept coming to me. So I said, if people liking this, and I'm just not even, just playing around, so maybe I should try to get a little more serious and see where it takes me. So, but I continue to, further my education, get my degree.
Wait, where did you go to school?
I went to junior college at Kahoma Community College. That's in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Okay.
And
Clarksdale.
Yes, and I got my associate degree there, and I also went on to University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff,
Okay.
the UAPB, where I received my bachelor's. Also on a baseball scholarship.
Oh, put it right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
young
know,
man, you go, guy.
Yeah, I mean, music, it's fun, but it's not my focus, I mean,
Right.
it's something I love to do, but it's not something that I depend on.
Okay.
I believe in, I have more than just musical talents,
Okay. So your music style, are you more of are you considered a rapper? Or you sing or what?
No, I'm a hip hop artist.
Hip hop, okay.
Yeah, so I mean,
okay.
I just think rappers and artists is
Okay.
it's the same. I say same difference.
The point I'm making, wait, let me do this real quick, Brian. The point I'm making is you're hip hop.
Yes.
And we don't hear often about, hip hoppers, musicians having a college degree, being
Right.
educated. So, there's one myth dispelled right there.
Yes, a lot of people when they hear rappers, they have this conception about them. But I'm trying to prove that there's a way to do something you love.
Right.
Without giving the message that people in a negative vibe. I mean, I just try to be different. At the same time, be relatable. I try to do relatable music, something that people can vibe to, something that they have experienced in their lives. It's not all about rims, and it's not all about that. It's okay, but this not always the case on my
And it's
part.
not your style.
Right. I mean,
rather.
every now and then you touch songs, but
Right.
because to be an artist, you want to reach out to different. So you have to be flexible,
Right.
multi-talented to be able to reach those different audience, and that's the difference between a rapper and an artist to me.
See, you've educated me.
So rappers, they kind of stuck in their own way, but
Okay.
to be an artist, you have to be able to touch everybody, and that's my goal.
Do you write the lyrics to your music?
I do.
Do you produce the music?
I
the
have
melodies, or you
Well, I have producers that I work with. I have no
no music
talent
knowledge?
at all in making beats. So I have great guys that I work with that provide the musical part, and I just write.
Okay.
So I am a writer.
Do the songs just come to you, or do you just kind of sit and study what you're gonna write? Because I know some people that say, "I had a dream last night, woke up, and the song was there."
It depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Depend on the track.
Okay.
It just depends.
Okay,
But
so the track, the melody can
Yes.
kind of bring something to your mind. Okay.
Yes, and before I do anything, I always try to put myself in the audience shoes. I don't make music for per se that what I like. I just try to put myself in the audience shoes. What would the audience like? And that's how I attack a song from scratch.
Do you study the business? Well, you're a college educated man, but I know you've studied the business, and you in other words, this is a business thing to you too.
Yes,
right? More than just,
first is 90% business, 10%
Yes.
music. It is important, and it is not something that fully mastered the business, but it is something I'm continue to learn.
Okay.
But I meet different people who give me insight on the business. So that is something that you can never learn enough of the business. So you always can learn something. So yes, I'm still learning the business. That is very, very important.
Music is it's a very competitive industry.
Yes, it is. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah. So how do you feel? Do you have those days where you kind of get discouraged, or you get tired, or you take a break? How do you handle the?
Yeah, you get discouraged, but you can't let it affect you. Yes, there have been times where, there are times you need to take a break. You don't want to burn yourself out. I always take a month out every year. I do music all day, but I have to take a break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a month off where I do nothing in the studio. I don't want to see a studio, just to kind of relax.
Get away.
You know, it kind of so it can be so you give you a chance to miss it. It make you work more when you miss it. So.
Do you travel a lot?
Do
you
I
enjoy
travel,
traveling?
but mostly I work on my 9 to 5 because that's sure money. That's what's feeding my family.
Smart man.
You know, I'm using my degree. I work for a great company, so I work a lot. But music is my.
What do you do full time? Your full time job?
I work for AT&T.
Okay.
Yeah, I install Uverse.
Okay.
But
Smart.
yeah, so but outside of that.
The reason I ask is I've talked to so many artists, and sometimes you meet people and they say, you know, I quit my job and I decided to just do this music full time, and that's not a good move, you know.
No. I have a family to feed, so
keep that in mind.
my education, use my degree, this my main goal. Music is something I just love to do.
Okay.
I have a passion for it, but I don't want to get caught up and just depend on music to survive, but because that's not my goal.
That's wisdom.
I mean, no disrespect to the guys that are, but that's not my goal. Because no matter how good you are, it's not guaranteed. I mean, anybody can get lucky and get hurt. It's just all about getting that big break, but that's not promised to everybody. So I'm not sitting around waiting. So I just go on a different avenue, just where I know that.
Are you working on a project right now?
Yes, I'm working on a project.
What's the name of it?
I'm working on a series
Okay.
called Jatv1.
Okay.
And if anybody knows, back at home, the word trap is basically another word of how you earn your money.
Okay.
Whether it's 9 to 5, whether you selling Kansas, whatever. And the whys come in is that I want to be able to make my money and be able to sleep well at night.
Okay.
Doing it. I don't want to
have to struggle and suffer.
Well, I don't want. It's not only that. I don't want to earn the money in a way that make me feel bad, like you know. I mean, just doing it the right way. Get money where I'm proud of.
Living.
Yes, pretty much. So if it's music, I make money off music. I make money off my 9 to 5. That's what Jatv1 is.
You know what? I'm listening to you and I'm thinking perhaps the theme of this whole thing of your interview is to encourage people and to let them know and to remind those who are out there that it's okay to work a job, to job a job, and to pursue your music too. Because actually what it does is it sets you up to comfortably pursue your dream, and at the same time don't have financial stress, because ain't nothing like financial pressure. Oh my God, ooh, that's a song you can write about that.
Yes.
The
horse of a different color.
Well, it was so nice talking to you, Mr. B.D. Swaggna.
Okay,
and we look forward to hearing more from you in the future on your projects and everything. And thank you so much for coming on the show. Anything you'd like to say real quick before we go? We got 5 seconds.
I want to enlighten you on the company that I work with, my management company.
Okay.
That's one of the bigger reasons why I'm here.
Okay.
EQ Entertainment.
EQ Entertainment. And the manager?
My manager is EQ Randall.
Okay.
My management company is EQ Entertainment.
Okay.
He started the company in 1997 in Wisconsin.
And that's who's handling you?
Yes.
Okay. So if you would like to know more about Mr. B.D. Swaggna, what you can do is log on to jimaustinonline.com/TV, and we'll have contact information for Mr. B.D. Swaggna and his entertainment, his management, in case you'd like to book him for your next event. Jim Austin TV will be back after this.
Tired of meeting in noisy coffee shops and restaurants to conduct business? If you need office space but don't want to pay high monthly rental costs or take on an expensive long-term lease, Austin Plaza has the solution. Rent a virtual office space for as little as $200 a month, no contract required. Austin Plaza virtual offices provide access to boardrooms for large meetings and seminars, offices for business meetings, virtual receptionist services, Wi-Fi, and a physical mailing address. Conveniently located off I-30 and Beach Street at 2401 Scott Avenue in Fort Worth, Austin Plaza is just 30 minutes from downtown Dallas. Call 817-923-9305 to get your virtual office space today. Austin Plaza, the smart choice for doing business in DFW.
Michelle Smith, better known as Ms. Nay, is on Jim Austin TV. Michelle is an R&B singer, and it's so nice to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, Miss Lady with the beautiful voice. By the way, you're going to have to sing us something.
Okay, no problem.
How did you get into the music industry?
Well, I've been singing my whole life, and about 15 or 16 years old, I started writing and recording music. And recently, I met EQ with EQentertainment.net, and I won a karaoke competition, and that just took off. So now I'm working on my new album, performing on a regular basis, and again, all thanks to EQ and EQ Entertainment.
Would you believe I've never been to a karaoke bar or event
Wow.
or whatever you call it? Yeah, see, I'm under the impression karaoke is for people like me. Well, since I can sing, for those people who can't really sing very well, it's where you go and just kind of live vicariously. So I'm hearing from you, when you go to karaoke, be prepared for some stiff competition, huh?
Yes, most definitely. And this
that takes the fun out of it.
this event was more of an R&B competition, and the artists that were there were very, very talented, but we did cover songs so that the audience is familiar with what we're performing so they can interact a little better, but it showed our true talent. So I took home the grand prize. And this year we have another competition coming up.
I believe it. EQ Entertainment, you're an easy artist to manage because all you have to do is just play, 30 seconds of your voice. You're in.
Thank
so
you.
You enjoy.
I love singing. It's my passion.
Feel
most
at home
definitely.
when you're on stage in front of people.
Now I do. Now I do. Yes, definitely warming up.
Do you enjoy being in the recording studio or in front of the audience more?
I love to record.
Okay.
Okay, because that's where I can truly express my music.
Okay.
Now I'm starting to feel more comfortable in front of others, and now I feel that I can share with them personal. They can see me and hear me instead of just hear me.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, but
Okay.
my family, half of my family is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
But I'm from Dallas. I'm a Dallas native.
Now you have that voice. You could sing any genre of music. How did you end up getting into R&B? What made you choose R&B? Because you could be, I used to work in country music industry. You could be a strong country music singer too.
That's just my passion. I grew up with gospel music, okay, and singing in the church. And a lot of artists, usually the R&B start singing in a church. And so gospel music was my original passion. And then through struggles, I just moved from gospel into R&B and neo soul, and that just became my passion. So,
if you don't mind, real quick, do you mind singing a little something for our audience?
Sure, no problem. So I have a song I'm working on called "What Would You Do," and it goes a little something like, "What would you do if I left with no goodbye? What would you do if I'm no longer by your side? Would you be lonely? Would you cry? Tell me, what would you do if I left with no goodbye? What would you do if I'm no longer by your side? Would you move on? Would you be alright? Tell me, what would you do?"
Wait, and you had the nerve to say you were hoarse or having voice.
I am. I cannot hardly talk today.
Well, that is the only reason. That is the only reason I can out-sing you today. Is because it's the only reason.
I think it's the allergies, but hey, it happens to the best of us.
That was lovely. So, do you write your music?
I write my own music. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you do melodies, or you let other people produce the melodies and you write the lyrics?
Everything's from my heart.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
So,
everything.
how does God give you your inspiration? Some people say they have dreams. Some people, it takes the music to kind of get them going. How do you come up with the lyrics for your songs?
Personal life. Personal life and struggle. I've been on my own since 16.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, just day in and day out. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I have a job.
Oh, you're full service.
Yeah. So it's just life. So it's easy to write about something that you truly experience. So I don't have to make it up. So it just flows, and it's a God-given talent, and I thank God every day for that.
Yes, it is. Amen. Amen. How old are your children?
Oh, 17, 15, 14, and 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when they, you know, I'm glad that you're continuing with your music career and working on your music, because, you know, they grow up and they leave us and they forget we were ever there for the most part. But I think it's good and it's great that you continue to pursue your dream and that you are a wife and that you're a mom, because believe it or not, you're encouraging a lot of women, letting them know that, you know, I know you're busy, you have a lot going on, but hold on to that.
Oh, yeah. And just to show my kids,
Yeah,
no matter where you come from, no matter your struggle, it's up to what you want to do now.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. So your management, EQ Entertainment.
EQentertainment.net, www.eqentertainment.net.
How long have you been with them?
This is going on my 2nd year.
Okay, okay. Are you enjoying everything that's coming with being in the music and entertainment?
Man, more opportunity than I've ever had working with this company. Awesome. They are my foundation, really, for performing.
Your current project, I'm sorry.
It's called Finally.
Finally.
Finally, because finally.
Right. Good for you. And you wrote, you know, most of is everything on this project by Michelle Smith, or did you have some?
I can't say I didn't have any help. My husband.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Oh, he works with you on it.
Yeah, we write music together.
I love that. Give me a handshake. Give me a handshake. You're such a blessed woman.
Thank you.
Love your spirit. I love the fact that, you know, you acknowledge God, keep Him first, and you manage your family, and you share this gift, this very beautiful voice you have with us all. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Ms. Nay.
Ms. Nay.
Michelle Smith on Jim Austin TV. We'll be back right after this. Thank you, Mansfield, Euless, Fort Worth, Dallas, Plano, Frisco. Thank you, North Texas, for making Jim Austin TV a part of your evening and your online experience. I told you on this couch, this show, this time, we had guest Mr. William Turner. Thank you, William Turner, with Fusion 40 Fitness, for coming on the show and telling us about the great work you have going on and how you can help us get in shape and stay that way. Also, thank you to Mr. Bryant Dorsey, better known as B.D. Swaggna with EQ Entertainment, and Michelle Smith, Ms. Nay. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. We're out there and we want you to join us on social media. Log on to jimaustinonline.com each and every day for updates on events and find out where we're going to be at our next monthly mixer. We look forward to having you there. Until next time, have the best week ever. God bless you. I'm Cynthia Austin.